actually took me a couple of breaths before I could even hit that record button to do this. What's up, guys? Working out otaku here. Uh, Rest and recovery time still. Um, so I just got done with the first, I guess, examination diagnosis with the physical therapist. Good news and bad news. So the good news is I'm actually quite strong. I'm actually very strong for, I guess, whatever category I'm placed in. That's wonderful. The bad news is the reason why I am still somewhat fatigued and experiencing the aches and pains in my body is I overtrained. Probably spent a good half hour, maybe not quite 45 minutes, just discussing everything. I very much like this um, physical therapy place that I went to. It's my first time ever going to a place for physical therapy in my life, and I really enjoyed the atmosphere and the people that I dealt with and how they handled things. Me with ADHD or CD being very informative and thoroughly discussing everything. Bottom line, it came down to it wasn't that I really did it wrong. It's more of a matter that I should have maybe either taken a longer break between phase 2 and phase 3, or that maybe I shouldn't have increased the intensity that much. At my age, um, I'm not a young spring chicken anymore. I can't do things like I used to, and my body doesn't recover like it used to. I definitely am becoming more and more aware of that every day. The good side of this is I should be able to get a proper, um, I guess, path of where I'll be. It is 8 weeks. The first 4 weeks up to the end of that 4 weeks of physical therapy 2 times a week is really going to determine um, if I'm able to improve, experience less fatigue and pain. That is good, and proceed forward with that. If I'm not improving, I will have to go see a specialist to make sure that there isn't some underlying condition. But after a very thorough exam, movement range of motion tests, the doctor determined to the best of his knowledge and what he felt and saw with how I moved and did the trial exercises that he does not believe that there is any damage, any torn ligaments, muscles, tendons, any of that. Nothing blown out in the knees or legs. He did say that there is a lot of tension in my hamstrings and some in my calves, and that there is some inflammation in the knee area. So pretty much I overdid it. I got, I guess, I told him, I got a little ambitious. It doesn't matter if, say, some X exercise I was lifting 30 pounds and I worked my way up in my increments, and then now I can lift 60 pounds. The end result is that I am still lifting that 60 pounds, putting that resistance strain on my body. I accept that. And listening to my body, I didn't hurt and I wasn't sore while I was doing this, but he pretty much explained that now that I've been doing it for so long, it's time to take a break. The other good thing is that I can do not weightlifting. I can lift light weights. Right now, I'm just gonna do like 5 pound dumbbells, like I have been doing, with bicep curls, tricep extensions, and some shoulder exercise stuff. He also said that it would be good for me to do the exercise bike, which I have. I gotta dust that thing off. And exercising on the treadmill as well. And mainly, like I've even said before I even saw him, it's all going to come down to listening to my body, listening and feeling things out, not going to that pain point. You go to a discomfort, not a pain point. I also have, it's behind the phone here, I have paperwork on at home exercises that I'm going to be doing as well. So overall, uh, good news, bad news. More towards the good side. Also, even more good news, I have lost 5 pounds already. Um, I'm slowly transitioning myself at a much slower pace into ketosis. Um, since I'm not going to be able to lift and it's going to be more of a cardio based side for not even exercising. It's mainly going to be me getting my steps, doing the lightweight dumbbell resistance training, and I'm also doing planks now. That's the one thing that I forgot to mention. I should have done a video on that, but I'll just throw it all in here because honestly, I have a lot of stuff going on for the full working otaku of things. Got a lot of things going on, trying to get those situated. Planks. So I started out with my last little bonus video. I did a plank for, I believe it was 90 seconds, and then I took a break from that. This week, I'm doing like my own plank challenge. What I'm doing with that is just doing at first, um, what was it, Monday and Tuesday, I did 3 sets of 10-second planks. I hold it for 10 seconds. I go down for about 8-10 seconds, do it again 3 times. I took off on Wednesday, and today I upped it to 3 sets, 15 seconds long. So that was the other thing. My some people call it gait is off. My balance is off. More kind of personal stuff I haven't really discussed. I have toe socks. I may have discussed that. Anyway, um, the left sock is always getting worn out, and I mean a hole ripped in it within a short amount of time. I have like 5 extra pairs of right socks. So he had me do a walk test away and back, and he said that I'm my gait. I call it the gait. He said something else. I forget what it is. It's tilted, and I'm trying to correct myself, and I'm walking like this, and I'm also trying to correct that walk. So it's basically I'm going to be recalibrating my body, and I was like, posted on Twitter. I'm going to essentially learn how to walk again. I am getting older. I want to continue with my fitness, and basically with my path, everything that I'm doing is going to be the bricks that build the foundation of my life, and I want to make sure that I am using and building with quality, not quantity. As I do this therapy and go through things, I'm going to, like I said, on the ketosis, carb diet, and all, focusing on losing weight. As I said, I'm already down 5 pounds. A slower version of going into ketosis because I'm still having a few carbs here and there since I'm not exercising heavy and I have to work my way up. I don't want to overdo it with the physical therapy. I want to take it at the pace I'm taking it at. It's a minimum 4 weeks to good prognosis to additional 4 weeks to 8-week program completion. And I'm going to be patient with it. Losing the weight along the way is, as the doctor even agreed, he said, yes, that's going to be beneficial and help. I don't want to do it fast this time. I want to go slow. So right now I have 20 to 25 pounds more to lose. the planks that I'm doing is definitely, I feel that uh, I feel more stable in my core area, and going little steps, just a couple more seconds here and there. I'm not doing all the other challenges. I'm doing it based on my body, how I feel the next day, how I feel the next time I'm doing it. I'm not overdoing it. I'm pacing myself. I would rather do the same thing 100 times and then up the intensity 1% more and then do it 100 more times. That's what I want to do. That's the intention. I don't plan on dying tomorrow. I'm taking things day by day. So if it takes a longer time to just make it that much more sturdy and solid and stable for progression, then that's what I'm going to do. From my worst health, honestly, around this time last year, I'll have to actually got to check my calendar. I think it's actually almost a year. Somewhere a couple days into October is when I started the diet part, and once I hit that weight drop wall with ketos, when I started the uh, first round of P90X, a few weeks after the diet had kind of plateaued and went on that slow drop of weight. Sorry. So I'm kind of rambling on here, just throwing things in. I can't keep all my ducks in a row because ADHD just pumps random ideas into my head. So I'll probably do a video maybe tomorrow. I'm going to discuss some other things with the therapist. I have my second appointment tomorrow to get things set up on a routine schedule for the next few weeks. So this is the Working Otaku. If your day's not going great, I hope it gets better for you. If your day's going great, let it get even better. I've got a lot of stuff, like I said, going on for the Working Otaku as a whole. Trying to get things situated, prepared, having to spend a few more dollars as I've found that some things that I have are no longer compatible with current technologies programs. So I'm going to leave that at that. It's not something I'm looking forward to, but I'm going to do what I can and stick with what I got. So, all you guys, take it easy. See you guys later, and I'll keep you updated as I find out progress.